Hi and welcome back. Today I'll be playing Confidential Killings, and I'm really excited about this game because it has that same point and click mechanic from what I'm aware of, and let's see where it goes. So let's begin. 18th of December, 1978. Okay, 8 p.m. Oh, oh, that's interesting. That's really cool, actually. You have to turn the light on. Okay, you collect clues by clicking on the underlined words. Then you reconstruct what happened in your notebook. Okay. Detective, there was a call from high up. A car crash near the Lexington Street Patrol. It was on Repose Street, close to my beat up in the hills. So I got there fast. Driver's dead. It looks like an accident, but something is not right. They requested a proper look. Okay. Okay, so it's 6 out of 6. Let's see what's this. Okay, Patrol says there has been a crash on Repose Street. The driver is dead. The call came from high up, so I am taking a wait. During your night shift, the call came from above. Patrol officer reported a crash in the hills, one fatality. They said it looked routine, but someone important wanted eyes on it. Hmm. 18th December, 1978, 9 p.m. So far, I like how this feels. Repose Street, a winding road in the countryside that leads to the rich folks' homes on the hills. They like to be isolated, so the neighbors do not complain about their drug-fueled parties. I was coming from my patrol on Lexington Street when I heard a crash. Was he drunk or drugged out of his skull? Ah, drunk. A standard issue torch, useful for looking around during the night. A regular police badge, name on it, David McCart. It seems like he's new to the force. I really like the light mechanic. His look, he was going nowhere fast. Did the impact against the guardrail violently push his head against the windshield, killing him? Okay. So Frank, 50 grams. Ivy, 80 grams. Jack, oh, okay. Jacuzzi owes 200. Okay. Driver license. We don't, it's covered. So Fraser, Galway Street. Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. He must have felt untouchable. He is not even trying to hide this stuff. Oh, okay. It looks similar to cocaine, but it is not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps. It is high-grade stuff packaged and ready to be sold. A bottle of quality whiskey, but there is something floating inside, some sort of dust. The bottle is almost full, barely a sip was taken from it. Huh. Is he, was he drugged? Um, oh. The brakes have been precisely cut, and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle under the car. The driver did not have a chance. Okay, so it was definitely sabotage. Are we missing a clue? Oh, A custom license plate. They don't sell this to anyone. Under the grime, it says Bradley. Okay, so we can guess his name was Bradley. He must be from that rich area they were talking about in the hills. Um, okay, so his name is Bradley because of the license, and the license. Do we have any? Oh, we have notes here. Nice. So yeah, that was Fraser was the name we saw here on his license. So he's Bradley Fraser. Okay. And this one we know is the new, yeah, David. Was it David? I forgot. What's his name? David. Yeah, it was David Hart. So David Hart. Right. So died in a so Bradley Fraser died in a uh, car crash on Repose Street. Someone is to make it look like he was a. Okay, so it looks like someone drugged him because there was some powdery stuff in the whiskey. It looked like he had a sip of it, if I'm not mistaken. Bottle quality whiskey, but there is something floating, some sort of dust. So it could be he was drugged. The bottle is almost full, barely a sip. Mm. He's definitely involved with the cocaine. So it says here he was going out to, so my guess is to sell drugs because that's quite shady. Had cocaine on it, or not cocaine, but the drugs. So someone drugged his. No, sorry, to make it look. No, no. Someone. Wait. Yeah, drugged his whiskey to make it look like he was a drunk driver. Great. Bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid leaking. This was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to talk to the family. December 18th, 1978, 10 p.m. All right. That's a big picture. A pop art piece, probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure, but there must be some substance underneath it to be shown in such a prominent spot. Yeah, it's kind of weird. A classical Hollywood portrait from the late 50s. It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. Clarice Lena. Hmm. My son's death was tragic, and my heart aches for the loss. But as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. Okay, so he's a Fraser, I'm guessing. So that's his son. Mr. Fraser, I know I have huge debt of gratitude to you that I will never be able to repay. But for 9 years, I worked for you, doing everything that was necessary, everything with no complaint. I fix the roof. I wash the cars. I do the garden. I help wife with the medicine. I do all. But please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. Diaz. I help wife with the medicine. Okay. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license appears to be registered in your name. Knowing that you don't drive, and in the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. Uh-oh. We can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley Badman. Okay, so the cops know about that. Well, at least the inspector does. Sabotaging and Seducing, written by Ezra Monarch. Based on his best-selling novel Thief's Romance, advanced copy for Katie Keller. Okay. Script. Who are you? What a dreadful news. And to think that the night had started so well with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. Okay. My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we could work on the play together. I pray night and day that it'll become a reality. Forever yours, Patrick. Who's Patrick? Cosmo Puritan. Oh, I love it. War hero turned media mogul to co-produce Monarch's latest play. I have full creative control, says the renowned author. Men look good in pink. The latest fashion statement by actor Reese Hopkins. Okay. Augustus Whitney leads a campaign based on morals and family values. But is it true what they say about his mistress? Oh, scandalous. Four medals from the Korean War framed and polished. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we are talking about here. It is war hero material. Oh, so the media mogul. So we're talking about Fraser. This guy. He's also co-producing this play. Okay. An eclectic array of books. They include Dominic Fraser's Mind and Body, Total Control of the Mind Under Stress. Punks and Packs by Aleister Crowley, Ezra Monarch's The Lost Connection, Murder, The Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser, Herbs and Their Properties by Bella Ward. So Dominic, didn't he mention, as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me? Wait, okay, let's go look at our, okay, we got a lot of people here. So I know he's a Fraser, and I'm guessing, Dominic, because he's got his book. Yeah, that's right. This must be, this must be Katie Keller, because she's all excited about, she got the part that we saw from Patrick's letter. So she must be Katie Keller. Great. Okay, there's two people we don't know. Oh, let's go see her first. Is Bradley really gone? He was the light of my life. A small ornate key. It seems to open the medicine box. Okay. A beautiful silver ring, simple and elegant. A very classy piece of jewelry. Dear Mrs. Clarice, I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told him there was no need. A little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed, in the doses he wrote on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call me for anything. Please. I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Sincerely yours, Shirley Flores, American Nurse Association. Okay, so medicine. Let's go. Is there okay. An elegantly carved container made of dark ebony. It appears to be used as a medicine box. Okay, so all right. A small plastic container for medicines. Only 3 pills remain inside it. Okay. Mrs. Clarice, remember, these are the strongest sleeping pills on the market. I'm giving you a week's dosage. Take only one per day. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I haven't eaten, and we still have 4 days. Okay, interesting, because there were only 3. Okay. So interesting. Maybe this was. Let's check out. It's a garage. Nice car. A beautiful sports car in pristine state. It looks like an imported model. It must be incredibly expensive. Okay. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. Oh, I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in a federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you. Pedro. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, is he? Okay, let's keep going. But I have a feeling that's the guy that wrote to Fraser Dominic. Okay, so a full bottle of whiskey from an expensive brand. Okay, that looks like the same one we saw in the car. Hey, Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. Okay. Is that Katie? That's interesting. Huh. A beat up truck from 3 decades ago. The door has a strange hidden compartment on it, of the kind often seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left on the dashboard. Hey, grease monkey, don't you try bailing on me or I'm going to straight to the federals. It's a promise. They can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday's a day. Be there. Be. Okay, so this guy has definitely been doing some smuggling with Bradley. Death, overdose, accident. Esmeralda Diaz, 27, was found dead in an apartment last night from an overdose of a new drug that is street as gaze. So that must be the new substance that we found in the car that looks like cocaine, but it's not. It's actually something new. Okay. Okay. All right, that's that. So that must be his sister. So I'm gonna guess that this is the guy that was telling that he doesn't want to do anything anymore in the house. He does everything. So it must be Pedro Diaz and who was she? Clarice. So she's Clarice. This painting, Clarice, back in her day, or actually now, we don't know. 1978. So yes, it's back in her day. This is Clarice. Okay. All right. So it looks like. Wait, did we miss anything? Oh, the floor is stained with big puddles of a viscous liquid. It could be brake fluid. Okay. Several tools commonly used by mechanics. They seem to have been used recently. They are still covered in grease and oil. Oh, I didn't look at him. I've been here in the garage all night, finishing some work. I'm sorry about the boy, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed on right. Okay, yeah. A large ring keychain with many keys attached to it. It could mean that he does work all around the house, not only in the garage. So yeah, that would mean that he's the one who's trying to leave and is begging his employer to let him go. Okay. And hey, a small key kept separate from the rest. That looks like the wait, this that looks like this key, and this is the medicine key. Okay. So based on the fact that there's only three in here, I mean, I can guess that we could guess that Pedro took a pill, sabotaged the car, and okay, let's see. All right. So yeah, so I'm gonna guess Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Fraser by sabotaging his car and putting something. Okay. It has. Okay, so I'm putting Clarice's sleeping pills in his whiskey, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Fraser by sabotaging his car and putting Clarice's sleeping pills in his whiskey. Great. The reason for the blank was okay. The reason for the murder was the accidental advice. Death? I'm guessing he's really ticked off about he's really sad about his sister. So the reason for the murder was the accidental death by overdose of his sister. Yeah. Poor guy. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was the drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered, Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I think it's a good place to stop and, continue in the next part. I'm really enjoying this. This is a really dark, it has a very dark tone to it, kind of like a thriller. So I'm really curious to see where the story goes. So thanks for joining me and see you next time.